Yeah, one of the shows I did a few months ago with the DVD was Full House, and there is been a massive news been coming out that this show is getting redone again. It is. Jeff Franklin had a meeting with the directors of ABC and also in America with the CBS network as well, and apparently he has been approached to do this next season of Full House. Yes, season, well, I don't know what season's going to be, but anyway. But yes, there has been a leak going around that Full House is returning to the screens. Yes, um, Jeff Franklin has been working on a script that's been floating around, and he wants to redevelop the show again, which is great. Now, as far as I understand, the whole cast is coming back. They are. We've got John, got Laurie, Dave, Bob. He's in fact he's returning back into the show. Candice has been confirmed, and all the other guys are back. The only thing that's going to be a bit of a gripe is the Olsen twins. Are they coming back or not? Because apparently we don't know. That's the thing about the show. Now, I think this story that's been going around was they wanted to get the show back together, and they wanted to have a reunion. They had a reunion just last year with all the cast got together for a big block, which is amazing. Now, Candice Cameron on her Facebook page has not said anything about this, but she has said that during the time she's been filming a Christmas movie, which comes out very soon, it's pretty going to be pretty good, I think, for what is going to be the most amazing Full House thing that's bringing out. I mean, compared to the last episode, which was the Michelle fell off a horse and, with that other bit. The planned idea is to bring it back. I mean, great idea. But Jeff Franklin wants to, as I say, writing the script, and he's delivered the script to ABC networks in America. And he wants to get it back up and running the show. Now, as I understand, everybody wants to come back and do this one-off special. I don't know if it's a special. I don't know if it's a planned release or it's the TV show's getting revamped. But Full House is due to come back on the screens, and I'm happy it has. And I think, from my understanding, Jeff Franklin has been watching YouTube videos and cuts of the show on YouTube, which is actually kind of great. There is his interest is back into the show, and John was always the one who wanted it back. John Stamos wanted it back in to do his own development. Now, he was in development doing the movie, but the movie got scrapped and wasn't going ahead because they didn't feel like the cast was originally his idea. He was going to produce the film, but it never sort of really took off anywhere with it, and with it going on. The good bits about it is, if this takes off and he gets the right script done for this show, there'll be a success all over the networks. There has been one grasp people are going to have is, will the Olsen twins return to the show? I mean, millionaires as they are, and they've got all the empire in the world at their own hands. I mean, yeah, that's great. I mean, I can tell from my own experiences of the show, and I love the show so much, and I'm having a hard fan of it. I think that Scott will come back. Scott is planning to come back in the show. Candice is probably going to come back. Jodie's going to come back. Andrea Barber's going to be brought back in anyway. Bob Saget has definitely said he'd come back for the show. Dave Coulier will come back as well. John Stamos will come back, and Laurie Loughlin will come back as well. The two twins in the show, possibility. I don't know whether if there'll be any surprises in store or anything. He hasn't said much about it on the script itself, but he has been in talks with the network, and Jeff wants to bring back the show. And if he does, then the Miller Boyette production team, who are still interested in bringing it back, and also the original writers and producers, Dennis Rinsler and Mark Warren, they're convinced that this may take off as the next 2014 revamp of the show. There was the article that was posted on the net as well about it. They were saying that they were going to they were going to do a test of the pilot episode and see how it would take off by ABC. Now, as I understand, Candice is filming her new movie, which is the Christmas movie coming out, which is coming out in December, film for Hallmark Channel, which is fantastic. I think what I'm happy about it is I'm great it's coming back out on the network. And the scripts maybe improved a bit better. But this is the thing that I think they should do for the first comeback of this. They should have the episode where it ended off with the final episode they filmed, which is a 2-part episode, which was on this DVD, which I talked about in my previous video. You can see that video if you want to. But my thoughts and things about it is, if Full House gets rebooted this time in 2014, I want to see every single cast member back in the show. I think it could be funnier. It could be definitely improved. And Jeff Franklin, if he's willing to take on board of this project, then Jeff, definitely get it out, mate. It needs to come out. I think it will be really funny if we see a new script and something that we've never seen from the Full House fans. And Full House fans are desperately dying hard to see this, because from YouTube postings of videos of this show, they all commented and they said, bring this back for one more season for the new year. And I think that should do it. I think if Warner Brothers or ABC decide to do the show and film it at the same studios as where they filmed the original show anyway, that would be amazing. I think the scripts could. I think the scripts could be good. I mean, because obviously you've got to think about the fact at the time that this ended, the 3 girls would have finished college now, so they would have been university. So there must be a script going around where they've got to be, where all the girls have got to be in university, which is Candice and things. So all those 3 girls there definitely got to be in the like I could see Kimmy being president. That may be possible. I can see I could possibly see Candace and Scott getting engaged. Possibly. I could see John and Laurie's parts being good as well with the family. I think they could work out great. But I don't know whether there will be marriage ending thing as well. And for Bob, I think Bob would return back into the broadcasting side of it and see he's got his new TV show and everything else going on. And I think for Dave, he would definitely be still in the comedy scene, but doing his comedy bit for it. That's my predictions that would happen. The twins. Well, the twins, like I say, when the website was going ahead, the Full House website, the unofficial Full House website, they showed a picture of the 2 kids when they were small. But I think they're big now, so I think they would start. Well, it must have said to 1995, 94, 95. So they would be motorcycle mayhem police. So I think anyway for that. But that's my prediction of what would happen in the new script of Full House if it goes ahead. I mean, Jeff definitely has said that they are planning to film it this year, and the first airing of it will be shown in the USA. And it won't kick off obviously in the UK because it won't be shown in the UK at all. But I think it will go very well with the DVD release and with the main thing of it as well, which would be cool. And if they are planning to do 24 or 12 seasons or 2 seasons of it, 12 episodes, 25 episodes, and 2 seasons of the show, I think this could be a possibility that Full House fans are waiting for this to come out, and it really, that's what I really think it should do. I think if Miller, Boyette, Rinsler, Boren, Franklin all come back together and get a good script ready, I mean, obviously Jeff said he definitely was writing a script for it and he's approached it to ABC, and it'd be great. They want to see great music in there, new music put into the show, new good rock music and stuff as well. You know, it's really good that they are thinking about getting this rebooted again, and I'm really ham. The only thing about it is I don't think they'll title it as this anymore. They were thinking about doing a different title of the name of the show when it comes back. Because there was a lot of discussion saying Full House Reunion, Full House, the Next Generation or something, you know. But looking at cast members, I mean, the cast members on this will come back, and I hope they do. Well, they will anyway. But I think that, yeah, I definitely am happy about the fact that they're going to get Full House back on TV, and I think after that they'll be re-showing it in the States. Because the other thing about it is, because the fact it's been successful with the DVDs and the re-showings on Nick at Night in America, they've approached Franklin to write a new script for the show, and I hope that in time that people will rewatch it, obviously, but they buy the DVDs and rewatch the show. They love the show so much, especially in America. And I think that, from my point of view, this show will be brilliant when it takes off again. I'm really looking forward to seeing the show back in the areas of the TV shows and stuff. So that's my thoughts and feelings of the new Full House project going ahead. With Jeff Franklin has definitely said that there's a script going around. We want to see the new Full House back together, because they've had so many reunions now, and they've all said that they will definitely come back and do an onboard new planned release of it. And if it does get out on DVD and Warner Bros. Releases it on DVD, I definitely would be buying it for the collection, because it will not be a digital download. Because I have literally now ripped all the DVDs to my computer, and I've been rewatching them over and over again, and I love watching the early stuff to the latest stuff as well, which is cool. So it does surprise you a little way that, yeah, it'd be great if Full House does get a reboot of it, and it would be good if the cast is committed to do it. And like I say, they said that most of the people are coming back, and I think they do. I can see a lot of good writing in this, and I think it will be the funniest season that they ever do for this, and seriously will be good. I don't have any gripes about it really. I think it should come back, and they should do a new brand new version of the show. Whether they'll get the original music back for the show, Everywhere You Look by Jesse Frederick, if he's still around. Whether they'll get John Stamos to write some new material for the show, which he should. He should. In fact, this is my sort of idea. I think John Stamos should do the new version of Everywhere You Look. I think he should do a great rock version of it, because he did a performance on the Jimmy Kimmel Show as a reunion, and it was brilliant. It was such a great thing that he did for that one. I think he should do that. So and I think that yeah, he should write some new songs for the material for the show and stuff. It'd be really cool. And he still isn't changed either, because he's never ever changed since his last appearance on he did on with the curly black guy, I think it was called Howard Stern. He was on Howard Stern's show recently, and he said that if we were to come back as we would do it. And I would love to see new music, new productions. I would like to see one of the cast members to be producing it as well, which would be cool. I think Candice could probably be head writer for it. If in fact, she could write a good script for the show. She could write a good script. I think that the love relationship between Steve and them, I definitely think they should come back in the show. And I think that Stephanie would have got a boyfriend by now, and she would have got engaged to somebody. And I think that all this, I think we should return back to the screens. I think it should be a really good idea to do, and stuff as well. And that's my sort of opinion about it. My overall opinion about it is, it will be if it takes off this year, success. If the film, the pilot, be a success. If it leaks out onto the internet, everybody will be going, fabulous script, and everybody will be emailing Jeff Franklin back about it. And I'd say he has tweeted it on his Twitter page as well, and he has said that, you know, we want to get this back on, we want to get it running again, because apparently what I understand, everybody at the network has rewatched this again, and they want it back on the show. So I think it would be a hell of a great idea to do it back. So bring back the show, bring back Full House, basically. Yes, bring it back, because it is such a great show. So that's my thoughts and feelings about it. I'll do a follow-up video on the next one, and I'll give you an update of if this goes ahead. But yeah, that's the latest news on Full House anyway, that Full House is returned back to the series, and it's coming back on the networks, and Jeff Franklin is writing the scripts, and I think it will be bloody brilliant. Full House is returning back soon.